I feel like I can change your perspective on luck. So in the show and the manga Blue Lock, they explain luck as not something that anybody can gain by just pure fortune and, you know, in whatever walk of life, wherever you are, even if you do everything wrong, you can experience this luck. They have a different take on it, and the take that they have is that people have to put themselves in a position to gain the chance of having luck. So I wouldn't say it's like luck as per se. It's not fortune, which it is, because you could put yourself in that position and it still not happen. Like you still got a low percentage, but they explain it by having the main character believe that someone else has scored a goal based on nothing else but a metric he cannot control, and the main protagonist, I want to say. Basically, there's a guy called Ego, and he runs the whole Blue Lock thing. And he basically sits Isagi down and says, yes, he was lucky, but he put himself in a position where, one, his heightened chance of luck was going to fall. Like, he would have more of a chance of it. And if he was to get luck in that position, he would gain exponentially more than he would have done if he'd, got the luck somewhere else. I mean, you can apply this into normal life. Like, if you was to say, I could get this dream opportunity if I walk down this particular place and, actively speak to 5 people a day, let's say. I speak to 5 people a day and putting myself in a position to be able to meet more people to make this opportunity have a chance of happening in my life. Whereas if I was to just put my headphones in and go down a quiet road and choose not to speak to anyone, the luck wouldn't exist. You don't put yourself in that position to gain the luck or have a chance of even having the luck in the first place, then you can't get it. And I feel like what we can take from stuff like this is, people may just look at Blue Lock as like a football anime, sports anime, and just think, oh, people are kicking, it's not that serious, football ain't that serious. But I feel like people can get life lessons from anime, and they do give anime as a whole a very bad look and a bad representation. But I feel like if you can cherry pick parts of your favourite show to implement into your life, I feel like a lot of people can benefit from it. Like, I've got this tattooed on my body. I've got the goal from Isagi in the U20 match. If you read it or watch it, you'll understand. He puts himself in the position where he knew if he believed in his teammate in this 1v1 and he won, like if his teammate won the 1v1, it would be the other defender would be able to get nowhere near him and he would have a free shot on goal. Now, if he didn't put himself in that position, he wouldn't have ever scored the goal that he did. And this is like the example of, you've got to put yourself in a position to gain the luck, and not just gain the luck, to be able to implement it in the best way possible. Thank you.